YTBC, what's the deal? So I've already done a fight prediction on this fight. Just trying to look over some of the things, you know, it's fight week, the fight's coming up here in a few days. Just what are some of the things Tony Thompson can do to possibly pull this fight off in his hometown of Washington, D.C.? I'm thinking probably invest to the body early and try to extend this fight into the later rounds. I have seen Thompson go 12 rounds with Kurat Pulev and 11 rounds with Klitschko. He went the distance with Carlos Takam, Aliander Solis. Went the 10 rounds with Malik Scott. So, and he's also a southpaw too. So maybe, you know, that might be a challenge for Ortiz himself, going against another southpaw. Big southpaw too. It's not like he's in there with a little guy, you know. So I'm thinking Thompson should go to the body, and he will most likely have a 15 to 20 pound weight advantage. So when they get close, try to outwork Ortiz and push Ortiz back. Because Jennings had his moments on the inside with Ortiz. I just didn't think he worked enough, and he was smothering his own work against Ortiz. But when Ortiz was getting outworked, he would separate himself from Jennings. Now, you can argue that he was setting Jennings up for uppercuts when Jennings tried to come forward and, you know, bring the fight to a close quarter. Ortiz was landing those stiff uppercuts that was catching him off guard. But I want to see how Ortiz reacts to getting his body punched. You know, how will he react to getting his body worn down for 3, 4, 5 rounds, and then going into the, you know, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th round of a fight. Now, Ortiz has won 8 rounds a few times 6 years ago, and then the fight with Jennings went 7 rounds. Ortiz, you know, on the inside, he is a good fighter, but sometimes he shows the tendency to want to take a rest on the inside, and Jennings was just resting right along with him a few times in the fight. But and those were the opportunities I thought Jennings should have took advantage of by going to the body, but he smothered his own work. Thompson does like to let his hands go in fights. And he is there, you know, he will get into a Wild Wild West type of shootout with you, but I don't think he wants to do that with Ortiz, being that Ortiz seems as if he has, you know, crushing power, you know. But Thompson has a beard, man. He's only been stopped twice, and that was by Klitschko. You know, he's been in there with some solid guys, man. So, but I think investing to the body is going to be his best bet. We all know that one punch can end it all. So obviously, if he gets in there, land a huge left hand, you know, put Ortiz to sleep, we know that that could happen on both sides of the fence because it's heavyweights. But I think his best bet is to stretch the fight out and invest to the body and triple and double up his jab. Just my opinion on it. YTBC. I'm out.